Yeah, that's life.
Yep.
Well, I also told her I didn't buy the house for me. I bought it for her to make her happy. So,
Har har. Har
Should be doing
har.
it for your kids too.
well, we could rent, still have a decent place for our kid. You don't have to buy a house to have a roof over your head.
No, you don't have to, but you want stability and not have some crazy neighbors either. You know what I mean? Like in the apartment,
Yeah.
Whoa.
you'll still have some crazy ass neighbors, most likely, but especially if you got Tony.
And when I grow up, I stay in the box. So, I am okay staying in the box, I guess.
I'm that crazy ass neighbor.
Or you could have James.
Yeah, you can have James.
I would not want James as a neighbor.
5 o'clock in the morning out there yelling, and screaming, and laughing.
This is so weird. Like I'm on the chat and I can see Buffalo Bush chat, but I can't see.
Calvin.
Yeah, but I can't see what's going on. This thing's messed up again. Whatever. You know what? It's a random episode. I don't really care. Okay. Anyways. So yeah. Buying a house. Not a good decision. Especially when you're young too. Because you put yourself in debt for the next 30 years. Right? You put yourself in debt for the next 30 years.
You just have to sit in it for 5, sell it, buy something you want.
You actually owe more because your first 5 to 10 years is all interest. You're paying nothing into the equity of the house. So you're actually giving people free money. Unless you stay in the house long enough or put in a significantly enough down payment, you're paying nothing. You're paying into somebody's pocket for free.
Yeah, but that's what
It's like
doing
renting.
Huh?
That's what I'm doing, renting.
No, when you're renting, what you're paying to is to stay in the house and their maintenance. They have to maintain your house. I mean, whatever you're living in. All this crap that breaks in half, like middle of nowhere, or all the heater and all that thing is broken, no hot water, is their pocket, not yours.
Dude, my landlord doesn't do shit.
Well, then you choose the wrong place to live. Right? You're supposed to choose a place where, hot water and electricity is covered and then just use the crap out of it. Okay? And then, abuse the shit out of that fridge until it breaks and then tell them to replace it.
But see, I don't know how Evan is and Tony. You're not very good with your hands, I don't think, on repairs. But
I am.
it gives you time, like a chance to figure shit out, learn how to fix stuff if you need it.
I used to do construction and carpentry full time. So
See, yeah, I mean, like sprinklers and shit like that. That can be there, but if it's like a sprinkler head, you could change it and figure it out and get to know shit like that.
But what I was talking about is like when you're younger. When you're younger, it's different, right? When you're younger, you don't really want to focus your life on fixing shit. You want to focus your life on building a career, right? So later on, you can not have to focus so much on work and focus on fixing your shit. So whether or not you want to be into this 30 year of never-endingness of loan, right? House you never finish paying for. You will never ever finish paying for your house. Once you finish paying for mortgage, you still have your estate tax, right? And once you have paid your tax, you still have insurance to pay. You still have house repairs to pay. The house will never end, never ever end, right? So it's not something that you really want to tie yourself down when you're younger too, because opportunities everywhere. If you tie yourself down with a house, what about if you just find a job? Like you live in Massachusetts, you found a great job that pays you $200,000 a year in California. Now you had to move. Now you had to sell your house. Right? And you could very possibly just close your house not long ago, and now you find a good job in California. What are you gonna do about that now?
And that's how a sprinkler system.
Kidding me?
Say what?
I'd rent my house out.
You rent your house out. Sure, but when you rent your house out and you're all the way in California, how are you gonna deal with the person who rents your house?
Property management.
Yeah, so you're paying out money, so you're really not doing anything. you're actually
Yeah.
losing money on keeping your house because you have to pay all those bills, and property management is just to suck up all this profit. So you're actually
That's why
not
we-
owning anything.
You charge enough in rent to make sure you cover all those expenses.
Well, what about when
Yeah.
the downtimes when somebody move out?
Yeah. Well,
Man, you're just Debbie Downer.
I know.
No.
Holy shit. Congratulations, Evan.
Yeah, what I do in life is what I do for
Debbie
living
Terry.
is that I have to assess risk, right? And that's risk. That's a higher risk that you don't want when you are unstable as a younger person. Right?
Well, they're starting a
Unstable.
family. They're doing things. So I mean, it
Yeah.
makes sense.
Our
Family
jobs are
going, they're
stable.
gonna
It's not
put
that we're
roofs-
unstable.
The truth is that no one is stable in this economy because everybody's replaceable unless you're somebody like, I don't know, Travis, or somebody like Hashimoto. Well, maybe Hashimoto can be replaced, so I wouldn't say Hashimoto. He can't even taste orange. But you know, someone with the trade skill that must be used from years experience, right? So yeah, it's secure. At the same time, it's not secure. I can tell you that my father-in-law's job is not secure at all. He will get hired like 2 years and get fired the next year. Every so often, he gets turned over so fast, right? And you know, he's a triple E. He's triple E. So you know, in triple E, you're creating all those things. In fact, his company makes Huawei chips. And guess what happened right now? You can't sell stuff to Huawei. So, you know, nothing is not secure if you think about it. Right?
The security that I have in my job is the organization I work for is required to keep the house staffed by the state.
Mhm.
So losing staff is difficult for them. If they lose a staff member, they have to automatically replace them or have managers fill the spots because we have to be staffed 24/7 legally.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, sure, because it's
So that's my security.
But what I mean by insecurity is there's always somebody cheaper. Unless it's a special trade. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that your job is not secure. I'm just saying that in terms of corporate views, there's always somebody cheaper unless it's a specialized job. For example, if I own a financial firm, I can pretty much get rid of anybody that does not have a CPA. Right? And if I get rid of one CPA, I just had to find one more CPA. That was it. Right? So everybody who worked their years and they cap their level pay, that's the first one to go because they can replace with somebody that's cheaper. Right? So
Yeah, good thing about Oregon is if I'm fired for like that reason, oh, there's a lawsuit waiting.
wait, what state are you in?
Oregon, they can fire you for just about any reason, but it's super employee friendly, and I could sue for any reason if it's a not legit reason I'm fired.
Because I know in Massachusetts we're hired at will, so for any reason, even if I just don't like your face, I can fire you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're a
that's
right to work state. Evan, right to
Yeah.
work state.
Is it right to work today?
I believe so.
So yeah,
They
then yeah, you have more security.
They can still fire you for any reason,
Oh, yeah.
but I can fight it super well.
They can fire you. They can fire you for financial reasons. We need to save some money. Our bottom line doesn't look good.
Oh, it's better just to lay off at that point than fire.
Yeah. Well.
You can
True.
get away with that.
But would they give you severance if they lay you off?
Not my level.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what it is. I mean, okay. Daniel, what are you smoking? You're just awfully quiet there.
It's always quiet, Tony.
Smoking the blue. The Brulee blue.
Oh, here we go.
Nice.
I did
How
saw
is
the
it?
episode that Bob the cigar guy got the shut the fuck up sampler.
Yeah.
Did any of you get it?
Yeah,
No.
I ordered two. I haven't gotten it yet.
No.
You know, it's kind of funny because it's like I ain't gonna spend money so you can insult me with your cigars. It's like, hey, shut the fuck up. Here's cigars. Okay, thanks. Here's a lot of money. There you go. Not only that, I'm gonna
That's
smoke those
his Knock the
cigars.
Molly line.
Say that again?
His Knock the Molly line is like that.
Oh, yeah, well.
No,
It's a good smoke.
he's an
Enjoy
arrogant
this.
bastard that makes great cigars.
Is
Well,
it sweet, Brian? Or
Everybody's,
Daniel?
everybody's kind of different. Yeah. So, yeah.
Sweet?
Is it what, Matt?
Is it
sweet?
sweet?
No more than the regular brulee.
But it's still sweet.
Yeah, a little
should-
bit. I don't get
you
a
should
lot of
smoke them
sweetness
side
from
by
the
side.
brulee.
Did smoke them side by side and compare them.
That might be too strong. That might be too strong to smoke them side by side. You never know. You never know. So, Travis, you getting up or what? Just hiding over there in the chat room?
It's probably at work, Tony.
Travis never worked. What are you talking about? The whole entire state
You
is
think
swimming.
no one works?
Yeah, well, I had to think that way. You know, unless you're Brian right now, who's proven that he's at work slacking.
At work, not
Tony's
work.
like, you guys are always on with me. You never work.
Pretty much. I'm getting excited to get my screen on Wednesday, and get my video card tomorrow, and get my screen mount. I had to get a screen mount, sometime tomorrow, and I finally can have a setup where I can see all of you guys in one screen rather than like 3 screens.
Tony has a Woody for his screen.
I do. I'm gonna enjoy that screen. You know what? I should just start a video game channel too. I'm just gonna play video game on those screens.
What games do you play, Tony?
You know, if it's right now, I'd probably be playing Fall Guys, but not many people know what Fall Guy is. Fall Guy is the evilest game out there right now. Sammy's at work right now. Sammy! Fall Guy is a very evil game. It's a challenge game. So you go to, they'll random 60 people in a group that goes through various challenge, 4 or 5 stages of challenge, and in the end, one person wins. But it's got to a point where some people don't care about winning anymore. They're in the game just to mess you up so you don't get number 1. Very evil game.
Oh, I like playing games like that.
You know, and
That's
the game is so
Games.
simple. There's only 3 buttons. Other than directional button, there's only 3 buttons. There's jump, there's dive, and there's grab. That was it. Very simple game. Even my wife plays it. So, hey Pete. So yeah, that's actually very popular game in Asia right now because it's such an evil game. It's such a simple game. You only take a few minutes to go through it. You know, one time or another. It doesn't take that much brain power. So I'll be playing that. I mean, you're not gonna catch me playing, Call of Duty or something like that, because when I play games like that, you start to see me smash my mouse and keyboards and busting swears and talking crap.
Tony starts playing Fortnite.
You're that guy, huh?
Fortnite is one I don't play because I think it's very close to PUBG, and I used to play PUBG, so I didn't like the Fortnite. I had built a fort. It's kind of like ruins it. You know how PUBG had another one where it's like a similar to no, Call of Duty has something similar to PUBG. And I played that
So
the first time.
Fortnite stole the engine from PUBG. PUBG tried to sue them, but
Yeah, but didn't win.
Didn't
because
go
it's just
anywhere.
Type of game. So I played the Call of Duty one, and I actually won the first time I played. I actually got number 1 on that one. I was like, what? How did that work? And my wife actually laughed about it. It's like, this is how it works in the entire world, how corporate works, right? All you had to do is hide around and then don't do anything. In the end, you'll survive. And that's literally, I was trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. I didn't see anybody. In fact, I think I only shot the last person. That was it. And I didn't do anything, and I won. He was gonna text you over the weekend, but got drunk. But then I got drunk. So, yeah, I probably will do a game channel just to play game on my spare time, because I know a lot of time you guys don't have time where I have time. So I will play game for half a year. I just had to figure out what game. You know, Matt plays game, no? Matt?
Yeah, every once in a while, but I'm Call of Duty guy.
You really don't want to see me play Call of Duty. I get so crazy. I get angry. I just go around and not use the guns. I just use the knives. I'm that kind of person. Just runs around and just stab people and run.
Yeah, I hate them little fuckers.
Yeah. I'm so frustrated. I can't get you every time the recoil gets me off the screen. I'm just gonna use knife. You know, I'm the kind of guy that just hides around, stabs people, and then shoot down the UAVs. I love to shoot down the UAVs.
Yeah.
You know, because I have no luck shooting at people. When I shoot at people, it goes somewhere. I know the other guy is always faster, and somehow they can always shoot you while jumping. I hate that. When I jump, I don't even know what the hell I am.
Well, you got to remember, most of these kids and guys that are playing, they got like
They got
all
cheats
these
and stuff.
modded,
Yeah.
modded controllers and shit. You know, so you're never gonna whoop on them. But
So I just do other work. I'll hide and shoot at the UAVs every time I see one. Because you'll never miss the UAVs. Once you lock it down.
You just have to remember, it's a game.
It's never just a game. It's never
No,
just
no,
a game.
whenever I play games like that, I always pick the sniper class so I can shoot like across screen. But most of the time I use the sniper rifle like it's a pistol and just like hip fire and blow people away.
But that's the thing, the
Yeah,
sniper rifle, once you get caught, you're done. Like, once you get caught, someone in front of you, you're done.
You can no scope it.
That's very hard.
Yeah, hell yeah.
When,
Oh,
when
but
you do
it's-
no scoping, you're cheating. Okay?
But it's so much more fun.
You ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Yeah, you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
No scoping's not cheating.
When I see a replay and someone literally barely clicked the scope and shot me right there, I assume that guy cheated because he can't even see me. He can't even see his scope, he just shot. He doesn't even
'cause
have
you
his
know
gun in
they're-
front of him. Boom, dead.
You know they're in front of you.
Just because they're in front of you doesn't mean they'll
dude.
get you every time. You know,
Some
you
of them
don't
dudes,
always
man,
die from
they're
one shot.
freaking- I don't understand how they no scope from distances. That's what kills me.
Yeah, I don't understand that. But when they're near you, like if I open a door, I no scope a shot into the room. Because I know someone's probably going to be in the room.
I think I've only got lucky like that like one time ever.
Yeah, that's like buying lottery lucky. And especially
Right.
one of those, like, you know, somebody riding in a car and then this guy no scope and shoot at the car and the headshots you. You're like,
You know what's crazy though is I have it recorded. I was on Battlefield and I shot a guy in an airplane from like across the map. He was coming right at me from way out there though, and I just it headshotted him.
Oh,
Matt cheated.
You know, I don't know how the hell I did. I could never do it again, but
I either play the sniper class or the rocket launcher.
oh, you're that fucking clear, huh?
Yeah, you're that
Because
fucker, yeah.
sending a rocket into a room is just fun.
You're like the guy that doesn't care if you win or not. You just want to mess everybody up.
Oh
yeah.
no, I don't care if I win because I'm not that good. Like I'll admit it, I just have fun because it's a game.
No,
Like
no.
Matt said.
I'm the type of guy who will play through all the levels and play through all the like you know, upgrades and then go on prestige, start from 0 again, go all the way to 60 again. With
See, now they
knives.
got it where they when they do the updates on the damn game for Call of Duty, they take away some of your prestige. So you got to start like at a different level again, and it sucks ass.
But I like those. Like once you play the Prestige, you get a new badge. Get a new badge.
Well, yeah, right. I mean, I was at like 107 prestige, and then all of a sudden, I was back down at like 80, and I'm like, what the hell happened? And then they did it, and I was down at 70, and I'm like, what the hell is going on?
They raised the cap.
So- Yeah,
Did you just you were at like 107 prestige?
no, not 107 prestige, but 107 rank.
He just
There's like, what,
can't get rid of that 107 in his mind right now. 107.
Oh, I get it. What you're saying? Okay.
Know what you're doing?
No, I didn't think about that. I'm sorry.
The number got stuck in his head. He just can't. He
Yeah,
can't help it. He can't help it.
He's 107, y'all.
So Brian, I know you're at work, but why didn't you gotta be like a boss, light up a cigar, man?
Trying to get me fired.
Go
Cause-
light up a cigar.
he's
Go
not
inside
the
your
boss.
your boss's room and say, hey, would you like one too?
I need this job. I'm not trying to do that.
Because he's not the boss, Tony. That's why.
That's why you smoke it like a boss.
Even if he was the boss, he wouldn't be doing it.
I mean, I would. I would. Actually, I have a few meetings in some Asian financial firm, and where like they went into the meeting room and light up a cigar. I was like, holy shit. You can do that? Shit, I didn't bring any cigars. I feel left out.
They're like, Tony, we have a bunch of Gurkha. Come on in.
Believe it or not, they smoke Gurkhas.
No way.
They were smoking Gurkhas.
Yeah, but do they get good ones over there or just shit Gurkhas?
No, they're still shit Gurkhas. It's the same Gurkha.
Because Gurkha has, I find it's like Rocky Patel. There's so many lines that it's hard to find the good ones.
They only
But
made
like,
the only one they made was the reserves. Or the reserves. The 16, 18, 12, and 25 reserves, 20 reserves. That's the only one that's really under them. The other ones are like, here, you can make cigar under the Gurkha name. That was it.
yeah, like I hear Gurkha does have some good lines. Same with Rocky Patel, but there's so many out there. It's like, how the fuck do I know which one's a good one?
Rocky Patel, 1990. That was pretty much it.
Yeah, I have some in my humidor that I still yet to smoke.
Oh, why am I here? I might as well make an announcement too. I might go into my boss's humidor right now. You should just do that, Samuel. Samuel says I might just go into my boss's humidor right now. No, right now. Do that right now. Go. Go. So, main announcement. Okay? The cigar train. If the previous person contacted you and you did not respond in a couple days, we'll skip you. Okay? So far we skipped 2 people already. If you don't respond, we skip
Just
you.
add me to the list.
Huh?
Just add me to the list, then.
At you what?
Add me to the list, then.
I thought you were on the list somewhere.
Didn't he do the first train?
No, I don't think so. But
Ain't
yeah,
got
the train's
nothing,
moving
man.
slowly because people don't respond. And people don't respond, we skip you. So we skipped.
Shit, man. I'll take a cigar, put one in, and then ship that shit right back out the next day.
So yeah, they're taking a long time because they are not responding. So the next one is gonna be Juan Pardo. He's gonna be the next one. Because we keep skipping people and they're not responding, so I can't do anything about it. All right. And what else? We are going to raffle one of that cigar ashtray from Hashimoto. Brought to you by Hashimoto. Bling, Hashimoto Sport. We're gonna raffle that, and
What'd you have to do to get in that raffle?
what do you mean? Buy ticket.
Okay, there you go.
missed it. You missed it, Evan. It's already done.
It's all good. I miss shit all the time.
I'm just playing.
I'm like, I don't care.
I'll make a post on it. I'm trying to see whether or not it would be fair to just say, each person maximum 2 ticket kind of thing. Because I don't think these ashtray cost that much money, but it does cost some effort. So I don't want to like lowball it. I want to make sure it's got its worth. So we'll do one.
Just be like, Just be like 2 tickets, $10 each.
Something like that. Yeah, I want to make sure that it also covers shipping. That thing is pretty big to ship.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it won't fit in one of those regular standard priority box. So yeah, I'm looking at it. It's like, what box would it fit? Probably won't fit any.
But
box
it is
I have.
light, so
So
it is light though, so it won't charge you for the weight.
it'll charge me for the size. But yeah,
Right.
we'll raffle one of those off, and tomorrow.
They always charge by size.
Right? No, they don't always charge by size, but then like after a certain size, you gotta go to the next level. You can use.
Tony,
can
you
use first
completely
class.
missed that innuendo. That was over your head.
I had an early drive back here just to make the show, yo. I drove from New York back.
What time did you leave?
I left at 10.
Yeah.
I drove from New York back, and there's a lot of cops on the street. We're driving speed limit. And yeah, don't drive through Bronx. There's still shit. The Bronx is still shit over there. Don't drive through that area. So yeah, we'll do that. And tomorrow, I think I'll give away some Casa Cuevas
Ooh.
randomly on the show. All right, we'll do a Facebook show. I'll give away some Casa Cuevas randomly.
Nice.
Just so that I have reason to buy more.
So you can be number 1.
My wife is literally like, look at me seriously. It's like, they're calling you out. You gotta go spend the money now? I said, no. Dude, you take them seriously? Really? Don't take them seriously.
Travis and Brittany, man, they're living that number 1 status up real good right now.
Hey. Mountain
Hey,
and
they might
oceans
make
eventually
t-shirts.
meet. Mountains and ocean eventually meet. It's only a matter of time. Matter of time.
I think Travis is working. That's probably why he's not on.
I don't know. Travis is working. Samuel is working. Quick 30, I'm not too sure. Brian's working. Tristan Steinheifer, I don't know if he's working. So, I mean, I try to get on later than usual. Like, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. So, I don't think shouldn't be that problematic, I think.
Well, according to Tony, none of us work.
Are you working right now? No. See?
And it's why Matt doesn't recognize me. I don't have a mask on.
No
Right?
shit.
Right? Who's this guy? So yeah, I mean, I only gotta do it until Wednesday to make up for all the time that I had to deal with New York. Okay, so I'll do it until Wednesday, and then we'll go back to regular schedule again Saturday.
What about Daniel, man? You work, bro?
Yeah, work.
Well, just you're always here too.
Just lately, just the past week.
He's working on not working.
What do you
I'm
do for
working.
work, Daniel?
I work for the state of Colorado.
Oh shit!
I'm government. I'm hoping to be out in 5 years.
That's not too long. 5 years.
No.
What do you do for him?
If I tell you, I have to kill you.
That's right.
He's not that type of government.
I'm law enforcement.
Law enforcement have a tough job right now. It's hard.
Yeah.
I feel bad. They're like being trash everywhere.
Fuck yeah! Stupid.
Bush says that he's done working, but wife will be home in 20 minutes. Then another work starts. What kind of work are you doing with your wife? Like, I don't want to go
Do you
down
really
that road
wanna
that
ask?
soon. I don't want to go down that road that soon, right? It's not even weekend.
Honeydew list.
It's the honeydew list. It gets longer and longer.
Honeydew list is on Sundays.
Or making cereal.
I don't know, Calvin, man. He's got that damn garden he's working on all the time. It was funny because he had that picture the other day with the cigar, and he's like overseeing the garden work, and his wife was out there working in the garden. He smoked.
He is managing it, delegating. Yeah, I was in New York, and I saw the cops over there. For some reason, they are a lot more friendlier looking than before. And I feel bad because whenever I go to New York, I see the police officer. I feel like they have some sort, a little bit of more intimidation. I feel like that's pretty cool, you know, intimidated, stand tall, and all that stuff. Now they're like, we're hiding behind a gate. If you don't go over that gate, we don't have to go talk to you.
The reason they look happier is all that overtime we've been getting lately.
Because there's not enough of them.
I read a news about this girl who's in the university. She organized a protest, a peaceful protest, and then right after that, she received like a bill for like $2,000-3,000 for police overtime
Yeah.
from the government.
Yeah, I heard about that one too.
But then they the governor rescinded, so she didn't have to pay for it. But it's like, yeah, it makes sense. You decided to do some crap to make your point, right? Then you had to pay for the police out there, and the police out there is not just for other people. They're there for you too, you know? Just in case some people didn't like what you have to say and punch you in the face, right? So, you don't know. I mean, there's a lot of like video on the dark web where people do protests, and then some people just go up there and literally mess them up, right? Having police out there makes it easier for you to.
So did you just admit to scouring the dark web?
Well, what's wrong with Asian being on the dark web? Yeah, we created the dark web. You kidding me? Dark web.
I don't know anything about no dark web.
That's because you don't use the Onion browser.
It's not actually that bad.
It's not bad, yeah. We have YouTube and eBay on the dark web, so it's not that bad.
.tor, .onion.
Anything that's .tor is dark web.
Yep.
What's best is that they actually have a directory, so you just randomly clicking things and you'll be able to find them.
Yeah, don't randomly click things on the dark web.
You might find things that you do not want to see.
Yeah, you might end up somewhere that's not kosher. Get what I'm saying?
Very dark.
But there are Chinese website in the dark web. There are Chinese website in the dark web, so I mean, they call it dark web as if that's something secret. To be really honest, it's just that the data is just sorted differently, but it's still just internet. If you know the place to go to, you still find it.
It's more private.
It is more private, and also it's more dangerous because people who go to dark web has a certain degrees of background knowledge in internet, so networking.
Yeah.
Yeah, which means anybody who's not using a secure browser might find that the computer doesn't work the next day. So, yeah. So if you're going to the dark web, buy another shitty computer, put on the side, and connect to nothing, and use that one for it. You know what I hate is that whenever I go into dark web, I find people selling my information. I can find my own information in the dark web. I was like, shit, they're selling my information again. For $25.
Just use burner cards.
Huh?
Burner cards.
What kind of burner card are you talking about?
Dude, you can create burners through privacy.com. Piece of cake.
Sure. I mean, you still can ruin a burner card though. You mean those those virtual cards? That's what you're talking about. Virtual cards.
Yeah, they're virtual burner cards. They're a lot easier to just cancel.
Yeah, but then you can still use a burner card if you get the information quick enough. Right? If you got it and you use it right away. I have one burner card that was being swiped in Brazil to buy gasoline. And I have to fight it. I have to file an affidavit for it. They're like, have you been to Brazil? I was like, no. Why would I go to Brazil and buy $1,000 worth of gasoline? What, I drive a truck? Like, do you still possess your car? Yes, I possess my car. Not to mention, that was a virtual car that got stolen. You kidding me? But yeah, that
And
one
it's why
turns
you
out
set
really quickly.
limits.
Hmm?
It's why
Yeah,
you set
well,
limits on them.
Set
Set the
limits on the
limit
things
for
I
like
buy. You set limits to the
Yeah.
things I buy.
Dude, you create one for the amount you want to buy. That's it.
It's actually
Once
more
it's done, it's
problematic.
done.
For example, if I bought a computer screen using a virtual card, when I return it, I cannot close that card until that's been
When's your,
returned.
when's your new computer screen arrive?
Wednesday, and then I'll probably I'll have to set up the computer before I get the computer screen. That's why I have the video card arrive tomorrow, because the card I have right now, even at Crossfire, is not enough to handle a screen like that.
Damn.
Yeah, it too many pixels for it to deal with. So that's why I had to do something with it, right? It's gotta be easier to edit video, but I hate editing video, so chances are I'm not gonna edit video on it. And the next thing you can do is play game on it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. But my wife was okay with me buying that, so it's okay. Because she spent a lot of money while we're in New York. Anyways.
I hate computer issues. I'm pretty sure I have to replace the charging port on my Mac.
Well, that's because you own a Mac. Everything costs you 2 arm and a leg.
Well, my Mac's from 2012, so I have the one to where I can replace any part in it aftermarket.
That was the time where they used Intel-based stuff. That's why.
Yep.
Everything, like, that was the time where they started boot camp. So,
Yep.
which I don't understand. Why buy a Mac just to do a boot camp? Buy a freaking PC and use Windows.
Right.
Well, I had the Mac during that time because I was doing a lot of photography, and Adobe works so well on Macs.
2009 is when I bought my MacBook Pro. And I hate it. Absolutely hated it. Because number one, I don't like the way the mouse works. Okay, it's just one click for everything. It's like no. And number two is
You can
that
change that.
number two, I realized that I end up using the window more on the Mac. The only good thing about Mac is it's so easy to get any software 5-finger discount. Because it's just copy and paste. Literally, you don't have to install it. You just put it on the desktop, it works. That's one thing good about Mac. And plus, they give you updates. So you can get OS X updates for free all the time.
I don't know. I love using it for Adobe. Adobe just seems to work better on Macs.
You know, that's because they kind of like optimized it for Mac for some reason. But you're talking about minuscule difference. Minuscule difference. With today's technology, minuscule difference.
Yeah, when I first bought it, there was a substantial difference. Now there's not that much.
Right? Like with today's pricing, like if you spend $2,000 on any laptop, you'll run Adobe just fine.
Yeah, in 2012, when I first had it, there was a huge difference on how Adobe ran on Macs versus Windows.
Because at that time, laptop has shitty video cards.
Yeah, now there's not much difference.
Yeah, now they can have any video. There's so many gaming PC out there. What if you want to call it, gaming PC, or you can call it high spec PCs. Laptops out there that you can run anything on it. So just think of it this way: Martin Amaya has a was that Acer Nitro using the AMD chipset, and he's releasing 4K videos. His videos in 4K.
Yeah.
If that computer can run a 4K, can actually render 4K videos, and that's only like what, $600, $700. So if you think about it, it's actually not that hard. It's nowadays very easy. I don't know, some people like Mac though. I know a lot of people like Mac. There's not a lot of issue that you can run into other than hardware issue. You barely run into software issue because one company deal with all the software, right? If you gotta release software on Mac have to use it first. Apple have to go through it, test it, and then they will release it under Apple. So there's not much of a difference thing. So Matt, I was gonna tell you that the chances of us doing it in Pennsylvania or Utah is very high right now.
Holy shit.
I'm down with Utah.
Are you close?
Because he's right up the road here.
It's so much closer.
So
I
is
talked to
Daniel.
my wife. She prefers Philadelphia. But I
Also
say, you know,
Philly.
if I go to Utah, I get to raid Matt's humidor.
Oh, fuck. I'll be hiding some shit.
I'll sniff it out like how the hotel want me to be. I'll sniff it out like I smell Davidoff somewhere.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly what I was going to hide.
So yeah, I think that's something for us to consider. Not to mention, I think it'll be easier for someone like Michael and even Brendan Wells to travel out there.
Now, you're talking for the 2021, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now Matt is like, I gotta take entire 2021 out of the country right now. I'm not staying here. So yeah.
No, I think it'll be cool. I'm cool with wherever, really, tell you the truth.
Oh yeah. Well, if it's Utah, it's gotta be in your backyard. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Yeah, your backyard. You gotta take the girls.
Well, is Utah smoker friendly though?
It's not cigar friendly, but it's smoker friendly. You can smoke anywhere, just can't buy cigars.
Yeah, fucking. Yeah, well, I mean, Utah's pretty strict on like cigarettes and well, yeah, smoking in general, like out in like restaurants, shit like that. But they don't care about it around here, your house and all that shit.
Well, private property, they can't deal with it, right?
No,
Private
right.
property, they can't. But you know, I think if Luis Cuerva decides to show up, you know, Matt will be pretty happy to welcome him into his backyard.
Shit, yeah. I'll have that dude,
Yeah.
I'll have that dude signing all kinds of boxes.
Get
Hey,
down
this,
to the
this
nub.
pile
and
of cigars, please sign them all.
Get down to the nub and Little Guy's Cigar Shop sponsor the event.
Yeah. That way, Matt doesn't even have to go out of state to buy those cigars. He'll buy it right there when Luis was still there. And then it's like, okay, you guys can bill me afterwards. Just leave this cigar here.
I mean, I'd even go up to where Daniel's at, Colorado or anywhere. I mean,
So that's the thought process right now because Perfect Pine isn't. I looked at it. It's not a good place to smoke cigars. They make you go to the side. You can't smoke at your table.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You can't smoke on your table. There's no ashtrays. So,
Wow.
Evan's looking at me he's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
No, just get Matt's backyard. That'd be sweet.
Yeah. It has a natural backdrop of mountains, right?
Well, it'd be better than us having to like rent or find a space in Philly.
True.
Yeah,
I
what
think-
was the idea with Philly? Were you thinking about a specific spot yet, or just
No, because
Philly
somebody
in general?
mentioned Philly, and then there was some like cigar lounges. But I just feel like when we do it in the cigar lounges, it's kind of conflict of interest because we're doing our own cigars, and then we have Luis Cuerva, and they don't even carry Casa Cuervas there. So
Well, and there also might be too many of us.
I don't know. I'm estimating about 40, if anything.
Yeah, but that's a lot for a lounge. I mean,
Especially
our lounge
right
is here
now.
for 40 people.
I don't know. Like I don't know if they're okay with us running our own event at their lounge, and they're gonna hope that you buy their cigars there too.
Well, that's the one thing about cigar lounges,
They have to
Nothing
profit.
about- yeah, they want you to buy their stuff, which is not it's normal, but if you're bringing your own stuff, I mean, kind of defeats the purpose.
Right?
Not that many lounges are going to be okay with you running your own event at their lounge, unless you're like buying out the lounge for the
Right,
day.
And then also, because they can't have other customers come in and all that stuff. They can't have their regular sales. I don't think they want to do it.
Yeah.
Why not like tag team with another event like Barn Smoker or a cigar festival or something where we all just get together and go to that and hang out. I mean, why not do something like that?
Well,
So we did that down in Phoenix with Romacraft down at Fine Ash. They had the Romacraft event, and then we had another group of people that were doing their thing, which was, they invited me to come over, so I went over with them and Romacraft shit too. So
but at the same time, they're still selling a cigar at the place that retails that anyway.
right.
Right. So when we are talking about bringing our own cigars, party to whatever time, it's actually not that simple. And they will be like, okay, so you want to run this, then everybody pay a cutting fee of like $20-$30, and you get nothing.
But at a barn smoker, you could bring your own stuff, and you don't have to worry about that.
At the
You're
bar
buying the
smoker, you
ticket.
could, but then you wouldn't be much of a meet, right? You would be like you're actually there to the bar smoker, and at the same time, you had to pay the ticket to go to bar smoker, and not everybody want to go to a different state bar smoker, right? Because what's the bar smoker locations? Florida, Connecticut, the
Louisiana,
Kentucky, Louisiana.
Pennsylvania.
Florida.
and Pennsylvania is 5, right? So Pennsylvania will be one of them, but again, that's also what time when they run it too, right? 'Cause I think one of them is October, one of them is November, pretty late in the year. So
I don't know. Logistically, I think it would just be easier at Matt's. Serious.
for
Well,
only a couple of us.
the benefit of doing it at one of the members' houses is that limitation will be lower. Also, catering and all that stuff will be probably easier too. Just order takeout, order pizza. 55 pizzas, please, cheese.
Yeah, we could bring our own food, bring our own alcohol, bring our own sticks.
Right?
Well,
And
Travis is saying we could do it at his house in Louisiana too.
but Travis that doesn't sell me. Travis constantly telling me how much of a shithole that place is.
I don't know if we
Travis
can
not
bring our
selling
own sticks and alcohol to Utah. I think they frown upon that.
Right?
I bring it all the time, man.
It's your personal property.
Yeah, I buy all my cigars from out of state and bring them into Utah all the time.
Yeah.
Right? So
Cops can't do shit if it's for your personal consumption.
it's
And you're
just
not
a
selling it.
it's just a very minor inconvenience for Matt.
Yeah. Well, the tax is crazy here at the cigar lounges here.
Well,
So,
I was talking about hanging out at Matt's place. It's minor inconvenience. He'll have to hold along before we get there.
I might not want to. I want to hide the puke.
And Matt said there's a lot of hotel over there. Overall might cost less. Because I don't think anybody will have to worry about saying, hey, you know what? Ritz-Carlton's booked. Let's go to Four Seasons.
Well,
we
dude,
don't have no
just
Four Seasons.
You have Four Seasons there? No, right?
No.
if we have it at Matt's, just charge per head to help cover Matt's costs, and he'll be like, yeah, $10 to $20.
I ain't charging nobody anything.
I don't think Matt will mind
Yeah,
if
but
somebody
if we-
bring him a box of Casa Cuevas. I think we just need to get Luis Cuevas to bring him one special box of Casa Cuevas. And that he'll be happy with that.
Matt, if we gave you a gift for hosting at your house, you would love it.
Look, man, I don't care. Yeah, anything's. But I don't care about all that. It's awesome, man. If everybody wanted to come here or go somewhere else, I'm good with that too. I'm good.
Yeah, let me see how, in terms of distance, okay, so
For people that have to fly, it's probably cheaper to fly here to Salt Lake than it is anywhere.
no, it's cheaper to fly to New York because New York is a hub, but hotel overall will cost more. Everything else will cost more. But Utah, once you get there, I don't know, and you don't have to worry about anything because the only thing you can do there is climb the mountains. So I don't think anybody will have any issues.
There's all kinds of shit to do.
right? Like if you gotta fly anyway, unless you're the one that's driving, you gotta fly anyway. Then yeah, it doesn't matter, right? So
Well, not for Tony. There's no Davidoff store there. There's not all kinds of shit.
No, there's no Davidoff store here.
no, but then Utah's not that far from Arizona.
No.
How far would it take for you to drive to Cigar City, for example?
About 6 hours, 6, 7 hours.
6, 7 hours. For me to drive to Philadelphia is 6 hours. But then again, Philadelphia is not even the middle, and you're kind of towards the. You're more of a middle than not. So I don't know. It's a tough call. It's a tough call.
Just fly, Tony. We can get someone to pick you up.
Oh, I know I can. I know Hashimoto will come pick me up
Oh,
on
yeah.
his truck, right? And then he'll throw me in the back of the truck and rather than the seat.
Well, we'll have a hand.
I'll put the cigars up front. Tony goes in the back.
Right?
If we do it in Utah, there will be a handful of members driving who can easily pick people up at the airport, keep costs down.
And another thing is that if we go to New York and everybody has to go from the New York airport to New York City, that's a long taxi ride. So
Oh, is it?
yeah, it's like 45 minutes to an hour minimum.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, from LaGuardia or JFK to the city is about an hour.
Yeah.
Damn.
And that's without traffic. And taxi. in New York
If
is cheap.
traffic agrees with you.
Yeah. I mean that it's not that simple. So after talking to my wife,
I'm
which
down
one's
for
more
whatever. I'm down for whatever. If it's Utah or PA or wherever, so you just gotta pick a spot. I mean, and then like if we don't want to inconvenience somebody's house, we could rent like an Airbnb for the event. I guess,
Airbnb right
or
now
something like
bans any parties.
Oh,
Yeah,
Well,
Airbnb
there goes
right now
that. We-
bans
we
any
don't-
party. So you cannot have any party.
we ain't
right now.
gotta tell them. You ain't gotta tell them. You just show up.
You can just show up and their neighbor is gonna call. Their neighbor is gonna call. I have no problem with it, but their neighbor is gonna call. And a lot of Airbnb won't even allow you to smoke in there. So they ban smoking. So that's why I was like, you know what? It'll be easier if we host it somewhere. And then, for example, if we're gonna go to Matt, then I have all the stuff packed up. Either with Michael, or just ship directly to Matt, and Matt can keep it until we get there and set it up. So it'll be much easier that way. It's just like I said, Matt will have to deal with everybody, and that might include James and Chapin.
James ain't coming. I guarantee you that.
And I can pretty much for sure know that if we do it in Utah, Stacy is going.
You think?
Yeah, I'm more likely to come if we go to Utah.
Right? If we do it in Utah, I'm pretty sure Stacy is going.
She just wants to come and bust my balls. Jesus. Or
Get the
work
Wells
on-
brothers.
I'm going to be smoking cigars with you guys. I'll be working on her goddamn car, souping it up.
To run away.
And she'll pay you with a box of oranges.
Oh god. Oh god.
She's already posted about putting all kinds of stuff on that new car.
What she's putting on there?
I don't know. She didn't say, but she's posted that it's going to start costing her some more money.
Why? It's Miata. You don't put anything on it. It's already pretty good. That thing is so light.
Right.
No matter what she does to it, it's still going to be a piece of shit. It's a Miata.
I gotta be very honest with you. Miata for its size is quick. And it's very nimble. It's a very nimble car. It's a very fun car. It's just ugly as hell, but it's fun car. Right? Come on.
No problem.
It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. Like if I ask you, right? Like now that S2000 is not there anymore. Miata is one of those that price range kind of car that you can play with. Right? The next one up is what? Z4. Are you gonna spend $80,000 to buy a Z4? No. But so Miata is the next one in that class of cars that you can play with. That's actually
It's just an oversized go-kart.
Well, hell, you
So
could
is
buy
Tesla.
that Toyota. What's the Toyota? The BRZ, or is that the Subaru?
BRZ is so underpowered. I owned one, and I can tell you that thing is shit.
Oh yeah, but I mean, it's like the same class though. I mean, that
No.
same size car.
No, because it's not convertible.
Well, right.
It's
I
not
don't want no
convertible,
damn
and the weight and the weight and power ratio. The BRZ is like one of the most underpowered car that came out with. It really has no power. It takes a long time to pick up, but Miata you pick up really quickly.
I'd go with the S2000 myself.
But then again, S2000, like I say, they don't release S2000 anymore, so you can't even put that
Yeah.
in the thing anymore, right? But they're still
Right.
Miata. Well, they're technically MX-5 now, right? But yeah, that's a fun car. That's a fun car for that budget. I mean, if you have that much budget, that's a very fun car to buy, right?
Yeah, she was posting about putting wide body and shit on it.
Wide body? Why? Miata doesn't like wide body. You're gonna have hard time turning once you put a wide body in there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then you'll have to put spacers for your rims.
Right.
The body's gonna be bigger than the rim, so you have to put spacers on.
Yep.
Quick 30 says, I like the S2000 when they're available. You know what? I think S2000 is great until they change the RPM.
Yeah.
I don't know, when you can drive up to 11,000, that thing was great. When you lower to 7,000, it's like, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah,
Still a
before
Mazda
smart-
Miata. Still shit.
Oh, I'm
Not
talking
the
about
S2000.
for that price range, you can't beat it. That price range class, right? If you gotta go higher class, yeah, of course, you got Z4, you got, what's the other one? That's also, but back in the day, S2000, Miata, and Tesla Roadster was the three that's like in that class that's affordable to drive like that. Z4 and Z3 was never affordable in normal cases to play like that. So,
Still not affordable.
huh?
Still not affordable.
Yeah, that's why it's not that in that class. It's not
Right.
in that class because you buying a Z3, Z4, you might as well buy an N3. It's the same price range. You might as well buy an N3. Right?
You mentioned Tesla Roadster. Is that what I heard?
Mm-hmm.
What about
Has
the
anyone-
Prelude?
Prelude is not convertible.
Nope.
I mean, if anything that's closer to that, it would be like a Delso. Civic Delso.
Oh,
It's not even
God.
close. So.
Damn.
So if you put the price range together, you kind of compare it. I mean, that is the only car that's like that fun in that price range.
Has anyone else seen the new Tesla truck?
Yes, the Cybertruck.
Yeah.
Dude, I've looked at that and I'm like, this just looks like an El Camino.
I
Like a
actually
modded
like
El
it.
Camino.
I actually like it.
Oh no.
No.
I like it. You know,
It
if
looks
I,
like a modded El Camino.
That ain't
That's
no
what I
fucking
think
truck
when I see
either.
it.
but
I like
it's
the,
indestructible. I love it.
I like the new Bronco.
I just like the fact that it's not, it don't have to deal with the paint because it's indestructible.
It's just
You might-
crazy what they ask.
You might break the glass, but the
Yeah,
the
oh,
door
no, I'm
panel
not
will
getting-
stay. And that's very important for
I mean, even like the new Ford Ranger. Holy fuck, they want an arm and a leg for that Ranger, man. I'm like, it's a fucking mini truck, man. Like,
I didn't know they were re-releasing it.
yeah, it's crazy. It's fuck. They want a lot for those, the Bronco and Ranger.
people
Guess
don't
I
realize
figure
how expensive trucks
Tacomas
are.
are getting it. So are they trying to compete with Tacoma? I guess.
Yeah, but the Tacoma, man, they hold their value. You know, they they're the number one truck for small trucks right now. Still,
Are they?
You know,
I don't
just-
know. Is it number one small truck is Tacoma right now?
yep, has been for a long time. Still,
Man, I had one, and my Colorado rides better than that thing did.
your hey, your
Yeah,
Colorado
now I
rides
have the
better
Chevy
than
No,
Colorado.
actually,
Yeah.
the most popular Ford is the Ford F Series, followed by Chrysler,
The
Ram.
F Series is a big. Those are big trucks.
So Tacoma's fifth.
yeah. That's
place.
a one. That's a half ton.
Tacoma's
That's a
fifth
half
place.
ton though. Tacoma's not a half ton.
Light trucks.
Yeah,
They say light trucks.
Yeah,
Dodge doesn't make a small truck anymore.
no.
That's a big one there too.
Number 10 is a Toyota Tundra. Number 9 is Colorado. Number 8 Silverado. Number 7 is Ram Heavy Duty. Number 6 is GNC Sierra. Number 5 is Tacoma. Number 4 is F Series Super Duty. Number 3 is Ram 1500. Number 2 is Silverado 1500, and then number 1 is F-150.
Yeah, but they're comparing the Tacoma to like the Super Duty. That's a 350. That's a 1-ton pickup truck.
Well, they're talking about overall sales. How many?
Yeah, Tacoma's the number one. Then it would be the number one small truck, and then Colorado sounds number two.
just read
Because
that.
those are the two small ones.
They
All
sold
those
Yeah, 'cause I just read that.
145,659 Tacomas, whereas they sold 623,984 F-150s.
Two different trucks.
But trucks. I mean, I do see more F-150 in the working environment than Tacoma.
Yeah, but that's a full size truck, not the little trucks. We're talking little trucks.
I just read it in Motor Trend the other day where Tacoma was still the number one truck, small pickup truck.
Little truck. He's talking little ones.
How
And
much
it's
is
not
a?
because, it's
how
not
much
because
is
of
a-
sales, it's because of reliability and
How much is a brand new Tacoma?
I think they
probably
start around 30.
30,000.
Tacoma. Let's see. Tacoma 2020 truck. That is 26,550 MSRP. So you
And
probably
if you
get
look
a
up what a F1, what does the F-150 start out at?
I imagine they have some bare bone
F-150
work.
expensive.
So I mean, you gotta.
Oh, actually no. It says F-150 28,000.
But
They're
I'm
not
sure
too
that's
far.
pretty bare bones.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
you're
looking
not
at
getting
bare on
that.
both. I'm looking at bare MSRP on both. So I don't know.
But people are probably thinking that you're getting a half ton for a little bit more money, but they're not
Yeah.
looking at ability wise and resale value on the Tacoma. 'Cause, well, you trade it in, they're going to give you more money. It's not going to break down on you like a Ford F-150.
What I didn't understand is why people buy like, Super Cab or the Super Crew Cab, where like you literally have no trunk space.
I have a Super Duty cab, and then I have a 6-foot bed.
But why buy that to like now you only have a half bed rather than a full bed?
But like Tundra, they have two options. If you get the big 4 doors in the Super Cab or whatever they call it, then you get the shorter bed. If you get the shorter cab, then you get the longer bed. They don't give you the option to get the long bed.
That's why I like the Cybertruck. I like the Cybertruck.
Oh no.
I like the Cybertruck. I don't know. I only like it because I don't have to deal with paintwork. Because I hated to get a ding on my car.
Oh shit.
But when you get a truck, you're supposed to beat it to nothingness. But like I just can't. I don't know.
Like that. I don't beat up my trucks. Shit.
Plus, I also like the X5s though. X5 you can put on a bed in the back. So
Mine's beat up. Mine's are more kind of a rancher truck.
I don't know.
Yeah, if you got a ranch stuff, you're using it for that type of stuff, it's gonna get a little beat up, but
If I buy a
I
truck,
don't
it
have a
probably
Ram.
has to be a used truck so that I know I can, I don't have to worry about it. It's already beat up. Right? Because what am I gonna use truck for? Carry things I don't usually do.
I can see where you live. You probably don't need that type of thing out there, but where we live, it's a different story.
Right. Well, I can't imagine you use the truck for anything too. Like, what do you do with with your truck?
Well, we have 430 acres, about 2 hours from here. So I use it for that. And I had to do a small truck because I wanted to put it in the garage in the winter because I don't want to go out to a cold truck every morning.
So party at Daniel's place with 400 and something acres.
Yep. Perfect.
But there's no
New
electricity.
place.
That's the problem. It's not
Our
near his
asses
house
off,
and no
yeah.
electricity. We had to get Travis to install a generator over there so we can run party there.
Yeah, that's crazy because Travis does a lot of generators. You know, there's not a lot of that shit out here.
I mean, Massachusetts lose power all the time, but I have not seen a house that has generator installed.
Wow.
Yeah. Because even we lose our power, right? Maximum at most, I think the most we ever run out of power was for 24 hours. They fix the electricity pretty quickly, and usually it's fixed within 3 hours. So we're not that big of a problem. Even though we have snow blizzards all the time, we just don't have that kind of problem.
That's crazy because, like, I know they have hurricanes and all that shit, but those generators are so popular over there.
And it's not cheap to install one either.
Oh, no. No.
I don't know. It's crazy. Yeah, I mean, so yeah, just heads up for you, Hashimoto. We're thinking. All right.
Well, when you guys are serious, let me know.
Or it might be very serious because I might have to contact the designer to change the coin to, like, you know, instead of NYC, had to put Utah on it. Good thing I have not made the coin yet. Hold on, let me check this. Oh, good. The cup. Oh no, the cup has NYC on it, so I had to change that too.
Oh.
Time
You
for
made me
cigar
feel-
number 2.
Oh man. Oh, I'm not gonna have number 2. I'm gonna go cook for my wife. She's actually sleeping right now, so I gotta make sure she has food when she wakes up.
Well, I'm going to have number 2.
Okay, I'm not stopping you.
I'd like to see you try, Tony.
Mute. Yeah, I mean that's what I'm thinking. We had to figure it out. Like it will. If we do it in Utah, we can change the word to Utah. There's enough space for it. But if we're doing Philadelphia, we can't fit the entire word. So I PA.
Yeah, abbreviation.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You already made cups for it?
Huh?
You already made cups for it?
No, I made one to just make sure that they can do the detail that we have on it. Because it's really fine amount of detail, right? So I gotta make sure that there is enough, like when they carve it, they can do a really good job. Because, I'm not gonna give you guys a cup that's blurry as hell and can't read anything on it. I want to make sure that everything is good. So I made a demo.
A lot of people want one of those cups, man.
Yeah, and if that's the case, what we gotta do is, we'll order the exact amount of what we need for the cups, ship it to your place, and the people who needs their swag shipped have to be shipped to my house, all kind of stuff. Logistical nightmare.
Yep.
Because if it's New York, I can just ship it out of my house and then put it in the back of my car and just drive it up.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a logistical nightmare.
We'll just have Evan drive it up to you.
Everyone's like, no way, not driving that far. So yeah, we just had to figure it out. But yeah, I think if we do it at your place, it'll be easier to organize everything else. The only hard thing is that you gotta organize your time, right?
Well, I could take time off.
You make time for what's important.
I say the same thing, but my doctor never listens.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the plan right now. Obviously, we'll see if New York bounce back. If New York bounce back, then we can figure out something else, right? But if New York doesn't bounce back, it's still gotta be a shithole like it is right now. I think there may be more problem than anything because people will go to New York and there's nothing open. There's still no tourism. Right?
Yeah, who knows, man? Who knows what's gonna happen?
Yeah. So we'll finalize it by mid next year anyway. It's not gonna be this soon. We're finalizing by mid next year. So
Off the draw, citrus.
Shut the hell up.
you know, when you say citrus, it could be anything, right? Lemon is citrus. So do you taste lemon?
So full of shit. You're so full of shit.
Yeah, I don't taste citrus yet.
You're not
Sure.
ever going to.
Gosh.
And neither is Daniel.
That's right. I probably.
You know, like when we organizing Matt's place, he's gotta put a sign like if you taste orange and naranja, you can't enter.
Yeah, I already got a list of people that can't come. So
I'll give
quick
you a
30
bag
just
of
the
oranges if I can come.
you can stand out on the front by the driveway while the rest of us are in the backyard.
Matt, I'll give you a bag of oranges if I can come.
Oh,
Nope.
Get Zycar to be a sponsor.
Yeah, there you go.
And then invite Brandon.
and
Just
what's
piss
really
him off.
funny is if we tell them that Cigar Mechanic is gonna be there, but we would like Zyka to be the sponsor, they probably would do it. They'll probably do it just to shove it to his face. It's like, okay, yeah, Cigar Mechanic come to Zyka event.
Oh my gosh, that would be crazy.
That would be very scary.
I'll be honest. My Zyka.
Wait, when he's just about to say something about Zyka, the video froze.
Doesn't
Yeah.
like.
Yo, your video just froze when you were about to say
Yeah,
something.
he froze up.
That's
Just when
funny.
you're about to say something. I mean, in the end, it's all personal preference. They all work the same way, all right? They all cut, they all light a fire, they all the same. Just whatever design you feel like you look at, right? It's
Hey,
just
I
design.
only have my Zycar lighter because I won it at an event for free.
Yeah,
I'm a
right.
cheap
Otherwise,
ass.
you wouldn't have bought it.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
would've
if you
bought
come to the
something
event and
cheaper.
everybody gets a Lotus lighter, you'll be using Lotus lighter, right? So,
I have this Lotus single torch
okay.
because when I was buying at the time from from Who We Shall Not Name,
Oh, great.
it was $1 to add to my cart.
Oh, okay.
Like, dude, $1
Why
for
not?
this
$1,
kick-ass lighter.
right?
Yeah.
And it probably works really well too. It's just lighter.
It does. It freaking badass lighter.
Yeah, because my vertigo lights every time. Every time. I don't even have to bleed it. It just lights every time. But my other stuff, I can't say the same. So,
Like the only cutter I've actually bought is this one,
okay.
but I like it because it just looks good.
Michael, you showed up a little late.
I'm sorry, I was on the phone with people.
Yes. I'm about to get off,
Bullshit.
actually. So, that's why I
Why
said
are
you're a
you
little late.
getting off?
I have to cook dinner.
You haven't-
My wife needs to eat.
You haven't been on that long.
No. I've been on for an hour and something now.
That's it?
Like she can't cook dinner herself.
No, she's sleeping, so she's not gonna get up and cook dinner. You know.
Tony's stay-at-home
tired.
husband. He's got to do something.
So Michael, we were
Tell me
talking
the
about maybe most likely doing it in either Philadelphia or Utah at Matt's place for the event 2021. Because New York is just a shithole right now. That no one.
So I vote for Matt's house. Matt's
because
house.
you
Matt's
can probably
house.
just drive up anyway, right? Just drive up.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, it's a short drive.
So what we can do is that we have all the swag over at your place, and you drive up with your truck.
Yep.
And that'll be much easier. It's gonna be a logistical nightmare for me to bring it over there. So
Why? Because I got to bring the cigars and shit anyway. So.
yeah, so we can just have everything. You can pack it out right there for everybody, and then leftover just whatever.
Dude, telling you, have Down to the Nub, Little Guy Cigar Shop, and Cigar Mechanic sponsor the event.
We're actually talking about right before you get out. Was like, what will happen if we ask Zycar to sponsor the event and let them know Cigar Mechanics are coming? They will probably sponsor the
very
event.
funny.
They will probably sponsor the event.
Why would you do that?
Oh, obviously we're not gonna to, but then I say that because of that whole thing, they'll probably say, okay, Cigar Mechanics going, we will sponsor the event.
Exactly right.
No, you just don't tell anyone and have them like be surprised.
When they show up, big ass banner that says "Thank you, Zycar, for sponsoring the event," right? Something like that.
Oh my god.
Well, we must
Hey, look what I
rather
found
have
in
Lotus, Lotus sponsor the event to give everybody a lighter, you know?
That'd be cool.
There we go.
I found that in my collection.
Collection. That actually looks like it's the color scheme of the Iron Man.
But it's got little Asian writing or some shit on there.
I don't see it.
It's got a little Asian on it.
So Michael, I'm gonna pull a Karen. Look at this little hole here.
I can't
When
see
I
it.
took that,
Oh, actually,
that
it has like a
handle,
print, right? It's not words, it's a print.
Yeah, it's like
Ripped.
print. Yeah.
That looks pretty cool. Oh, here we go. I see it.
Okay, Evan. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry.
So yeah, we should definitely
Put your
talk
finger
to
over it.
Casa Cuevas and Cigar Mechanic, and then notice to see if they want to sponsor something for the event too.
Michael, I expected your normal customer service response. Smoke it, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, to you. Fuck you. I don't give a shit. Anybody else, if you have a problem and you feel you've been wrong, please contact Little Guy Cigar Shop, and we will make it right for you.
Please contact Little Guy Cigar Shop, and our secretary Helen White will
Please send an email to sales@littleguycigarshop.com,
goes to junk mail.
and we will see what we can do for you.
Does anyone remember when Down to the Nub airs again?
Fuck.
Yeah. Thursday they do release the podcast Thursday at 10:30 Pacific time a.m. They released their Thursday podcast. So there you go.
There you go. There you go.
And then
So
like
the-
Sundays at 3 Pacific time.
And all you guys have, but if you haven't taken advantage of the Casa Cuevas promotion, it ends today, where you can buy 6, get 3 free.
And today, you're making it hard. And I was thinking about, so if we do it for the Labor Day weekend, because it's at Matt's house, there won't be issue with place closed down. You know, where like cigar shop is not open for the Labor Day weekend or whatever. And people have that one extra day to travel.
Yeah. And then I was going to say, we don't care if cigar shops are open because nobody's going to buy shit in Utah. So
Yeah, they'll just buy it from Michael.
You're
I'll
right.
just bring a bunch of extra shit in case they want to buy it.
Yeah. You know, you gotta bring 2 of those, what's the thing called? You know, the thing that Brendan brings, those big tubs.
Yeah. I have a couple of those.
Make sure you bring your credit card reader too.
You say a Zycar? What, is that what you said?
Credit
Well,
card.
if you're doing it around then,
Credit card reader.
you may run into
yeah.
problems because that's usually when Rocky Mountain Cigar Festival is, which means probably Brandon will be there and Casa Cuevas will be there.
Well, Brendan already said that he could probably get Cuevas be there, and it's not too far away from Brendan, so Brendan can probably drive up too. So you know that all works out if we do it there. You know, and Matt will
Yeah,
get to
it's
show
the
up
same
about how
weekend
everybody's
that
at his
we'll be
house.
here.
Is Rocky Mountain Cigar Fest usually on Labor Day weekend?
It's usually right around there. Yeah, like it was this last weekend is when it was scheduled for, and so it's usually right around Labor Day weekend.
Well, if it's on last weekend, Labor Day week is next week. So
I know, but I'm just saying it depends on where it falls.
okay. Quick says,
I like
Tony,
August
what did Michael
31st.
make hard? Michael makes me hard. That's why.
What's wrong?
Quick
What?
30 says, Tony, what did Michael makes hard? And I said, Michael makes me hard.
Everybody.
Oh, hey.
Everybody. You're not the only one.
Oh,
Oh shit. Except for his
Hey,
wife.
he always uses protection on stick shifts.
You got to do what you got to do.
I only got
Protect
bubble
yourself
wrap.
at all times.
You smoking an Avery?
Who?
New World?
New World?
Yep.
Newark, Cameroon. Yeah.
Are you even allowed
I
to
just
smoke
reached.
that?
I just reached in there with my eyes closed, and I was like, "What do we pull out?" Woohoo!
What do you pull out?
AJ New World, Cameroon.
First we're talking about something
can
hard,
pull-
and then you talk
I
about
can.
pull
Pull, I can pull that. I can pull that out too. I mean, but you're
whoa,
probably
whoa,
on YouTube.
whoa, 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 whoa. Take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy.
I'm not shy.
So yeah,
So I can see where people pick out citrus in the cigar.
Shut the fuck up. Kick
No,
Kevin.
no, I'm not lying to you. Not this time.
Legitimately, yeah. I know. I was blown away the first time. I was like, "What the fuck?" Okay, maybe I'm losing it.
it could
And then
be
I had
a,
it
it
again
could be
like
a
a month,
supplemental
like a month
suggestion.
later.
It could be a supplemental suggestion, like placebo effect. Somebody says it, so you go like, oh, maybe.
Yep.
No, see, I had no prior influence to having that thing like 2 years ago.
You do. The band.
Liar.
The band itself is orange.
Just because it's orange doesn't fucking mean anything.
That's exactly what I said.
No, there is.
Shut up!
actually something to that.
Shut up, Matt.
No,
Matt just wants to be a rebel. I don't get fucking orange. Fuck you guys.
he gets salty nuts. We all know this.
So yeah, I think that will work out because overall, I think it will be cheaper for everybody to spend to go to Utah because it's not New York price, and New York wouldn't make sense right now because nothing's open. And I think by next year, this time, it will still be half a shithole. And I went to the Perfect Pine. It wasn't ideal.
Oh, okay.
So they don't let you smoke there. They want you to go to the ledge and smoke there, and there's no ashtray.
We can just
That's
ask our
even
people.
in there.
They
That's
might
even
knock it
under-
over the ledge.
So was that just because of the COVID shit, or?
I think that overall, because
Or-
New York doesn't allow you to smoke in restaurants, so over that edge is like not count part of that restaurant. So it's not really ideal. When especially when you have 40 people all want to smoke. So we're gonna go leave our table, go crimp in that little corner, and all smoke together. Right? It wouldn't make sense. So.
Yeah, I could see that being a problem.
And what's even bigger problem is that I don't think they want us to conduct business on their thing either. So I figure maybe it will be better if we change it. It's not ideal. My wife didn't like it. My wife was like, really? I was like,
She didn't like
you
what?
stay home, I go.
She didn't like what?
She didn't like, we gotta go to Utah because she's probably not gonna go. She's just like, I will stay home shopping. Why do you go?
Hey, there's plenty of high-end clothing stores up here in Park City.
Yeah, but then that's the thing. She can buy high-end clothing without going to Utah.
Park City's really nice. I like Park City.
Yeah, Park City's bomb.
It's a cool little place.
So yeah.
Mhm.
So she did thought about it. She's like, if you wanna go, you gotta go. I stay home. It's not like when you go to Arizona, I follow. Kind of thing. So it's about the same distance.
We
It's
have
a really
uh,
nice scenic drive for me.
So yeah.
It is.
I think she'd be pretty impressed with Park City. It's a cool little town.
It is.
And also that way, Matia Maya will be able to drive his little Miata over there.
It's Tony's wife. Will she actually be impressed?
I don't
No.
know.
Wow.
My wife thought my computer screen was cheap, so there.
Holy fuck.
Well, so then no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, you sure you gotta buy that one? Don't you want that bigger one from Samsung?
See, when Travis was smart and got a deal on his cigars for his event, he spent less than your monitor.
Hey, I told you, my wife was like, they're calling you out. Are you sure you want them to call you out and not be number one? I was like, don't listen to them.
So when I get my reorders, you just want me to bill you for a box of everything, is what you're saying? Okay. Yes.
There had to be
Tony,
to
though,
my
did you
liking.
actually catch all 900 Pokemon?
I caught 162 of them inside the SSL group right now.
Jesus.
Everybody's a little Pokemon, including me. But yeah, that's the plan right now. Yeah, I did thought about or what about Bob the Cigar Guy's backyard and stuff like that. That will still be a logistical nightmare because neither me or Will have an easy way to bring everything over. Right? There's no easy way to bring things there. There's no easy way to bring things to Philadelphia. Because if I do that, I had to drive down to Philadelphia.
How far is that?
6 hours.
No, not too bad.
6 hours at the border. I don't know how far in they are. They're in there.
Oh. I've been out there with longer before I moved Bob, and it's down through.
So yeah, that wouldn't work. And I know, like, you know, they're like, oh, go to Florida. Again, there's no easy way to bring any of the things, including, you know, Michael had to bring out the cigar. There's no easy way to do it. So, but if we do it in Utah, there's an easy way to do it. Michael can drive all of them.
Yeah, and then we have Hashimoto there. So
So I think we're doing it in Utah.
And the best thing is, if you happen to broke down halfway, he can fix it, so he can drive the other way.
no, I'm not worried about breaking down halfway. I'll fix it myself.
I'm talking about Mike. I'm talking about Martin.
No amount of work will fix that car.
Said Matt, I broke down in the middle of the highway right now with my Miata. I need some help. Somebody tow this car. And then like Matt
He'd
would
be
drive,
better off driving that.
and Matt
You know
would drive
that
over
work
with
will
a
fix
Civic
that
to
car.
tow his Miata. You know, in fact,
Put that Miata in the
Matt will
back of my
probably ride a
pickup truck,
motorcycle
too.
to tow that Miata. That's all you need to tow a Miata. So
I'll have Martine just come
sure.
to. I'll have Martine just come to my house and then he ride up with me.
wouldn't that be more further away? No.
No, because he has to pretty much come to where I live to get there.
Yep.
What
You
about
gotta go
Stacy?
through there.
Come through. Yeah,
What about Stacy? Sit in the truck.
she can come too. Don't worry about it. Just don't worry about how we do things around here, Tony. Okay?
Well, you have to put her in the trunk because she will just smack Martin the whole way while she's in the car with him.
I don't care.
Whatever he say, he's like, psh, 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 you know?
I can laugh.
Yeah, you can laugh.
I'm
But
We're
by,
gonna
the
drive
time
both
you,
cars out here.
by the time you arrive, and Martin's got like a black eye right here, swollen like right here.
Look like sloth.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys.
And if you can carry it all, I think you know, Brendan will be able to carry the rest, right? So
Yeah. Oh, I ain't worried about it.
yeah. And then you can have you know, Luis Cuevas right with Brendan up too.
Yep.
I don't see Brandon coming out here.
Brendan will.
Why not? He
will,
said
why
okay.
not?
He would.
He said he will go. If it's not in New York, he will.
Oh, okay.
He just doesn't want to be in New York. You know it. Who else will be able to ride up though? Chapin will be able to ride down there. Chapin's somewhere there. Where's Chapin?
He's a Wisconsin, bro.
He's in Wisconsin.
Wisconsin?
He's
Wisconsin.
next to you. He'll stop at your house, ride with you.
I'm riding an airplane. I'm not driving down there.
Tony's not flying an airplane. He's riding an airplane. You heard that? Riding an airplane.
Oh yeah, that's your. We have members who are in Idaho and Wyoming. Anybody
We
in
do?
New Mexico? I don't think so. Oklahoma,
No.
Louisiana. You know, you think Travis will be able to drive up there? That's still
Yeah,
quite a
he
ride.
looked at it one day, and it was like 16 hours or something like that.
16 hours? I think he will
Yeah,
have to.
I was
fly
looking at driving to freaking Louisiana. It's like 18.
And he was
debating
like,
driving or flying.
Travis is like all about driving too, man. He's like, man, I love driving. I love seeing the scenery and shit. So I don't know if he'll drive or fly, but
And so I was talking to
He's there.
Brandon. I was talking to Brandon when I got to work.
I know he's going to phone.
And he's all, he's all, you know, we could drive if you want. I'm like, oh my god, dude, just make up your mind.
Shit. Yeah, I mean that will do it. I mean that now that's doable. Doable.
We have members in Wyoming.
We do have one
No.
members in Wyoming, I think.
Who? No, we don't.
Let me check. Might no longer be a member anymore, but
Maybe you're thinking Iowa. We have members in Iowa. Two different things, but it's okay.
No, same thing.
They'll have a bunch of sheep up there.
Yeah, well, you know.
They all have pairs of Velcro gloves.
My dad was from Rifle, Colorado, so he's a freaking sheep herder.
So we might not having Wyoming, but we're having Wisconsin, which is Wyoming is just a state, city in Wisconsin, no?
Wyoming? Did you say Wyoming's a city in Wisconsin?
Is it? Hold on, account.
What the hell are you
Wyoming
talking
is called
about?
a state. I don't know if they have a city called Wyoming, but
I know there's a state called fucking Wyoming.
right?
Hold on.
There's a whole lot of nothing out there.
Tony, are you okay today? Did you drink
No.
too much this weekend?
I didn't sleep last night because the stupid AC is so loud.
Oh, okay. When I went to Martine's wedding, there were these people in the room next door. This chick must have met some dude at a bar or something, having a nice little one-night stand. So fucking loud, I couldn't sleep. I had to turn the goddamn AC on after I yelled at him and told him to shut the fuck up because she was faking it on top of that. And so, yeah.
Hey, can you see this? Can you guys see this?
Oh,
Huh, I didn't know that. But that's not the Wyoming I thought you were talking about.
Yeah, well, I was just saying Wyoming is a town in Wisconsin too. So
Oh my God, Tony.
Michael, that's when you knock on their door and you're like, "Hey, can I join?
Fuck no.
Kill the mood."
She didn't. She,
yeah,
she,
it
didn't,
sounds like a lot of fun. Let me in.
she didn't sound very good looking.
oh my god, the second day I was in New York, somebody was like having sex 2:00 in the morning, and the bed was
Yeah.
creaking upstairs.
That's a normal time to have sex, Tony.
And then like me and my wife were like, that beat. They must be having sex, right? Because it's like.
No, mine was annoying because she's like, "Oh yeah, daddy. Oh yeah, daddy." I'm like, "Shut the fuck up!"
Oh my
like,
God.
like way loud and screaming. I'm like, "She's begging me, shut the fuck up."
Wait. P. Roland just came in and
You
said
walk over there
absolutely
and
not.
knock on the
Absolutely
door
not
and be
what?
Like, I'll be your daddy.
P. Roland just said absolutely not what? What
Exactly.
was P. Roland talking about?
Absolutely
I
not.
have no idea.
Whatever
He said
it is.
absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
But yeah, it was that hotel sucked donkey balls. Oh my god. I'm so glad I'm home. The AC system is so badly put together. It sounds like a train because the fan is like wiggling the whole time, so it's like dun 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 dun. It sounds like a train going into the rail, like going through the railroads.
And you spent a lot of money on this hotel too, huh?
No, I mean I just use because I stay at a lot of Hilton hotels. I get the points. I use the point and
Oh,
then
okay.
another $150.
I still complain. Complain and get that $150 back, Karen. Let's go.
I'm just gonna write a really long review. I took some pictures and stuff like that. I'm gonna go on Google, write some reviews. So, you know.
See,
Give
Tony,
you your
that's why I
points
make
back.
sure you get free cigars here and there, is so that in your order, so that you know if anything happens, it's already paid for itself.
Right.
Give myself some leeway.
What happens if they don't show up at all?
But yeah.
Well, then-
tomorrow we're
I'll
doing
get you
a
some more
show
shit
around the
and I'll
same
deal with it.
time. Right, around the same time on Facebook. So about 3-4 o'clock, we're gonna give away some Casa Cueva Reserva sticks to random winners, just for the heck of it. I'm gonna give away some, so it gives me a reason to say, hey, I think I just depleted 3 cigars. I need to buy a box.
That sounds about right to me. See, Tony, you just need to step up your smoking game. That's all I'm saying.
His
P.
giving-
Roland says Wyoming is not a town in Wisconsin. I'm from Milwaukee. Shout out to Brendan Chapin and Michael Wells. Well, I just show you guys a Google result that shows Wyoming is a town in Wisconsin. I showed you a result. That is a town there.
I've never heard of it.
But hey, Google say so. If it's on
I've never
Google,
been to
it must be true.
Wisconsin, so I don't know.
But you know the accent very well.
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
No,
you
Tony.
pronounce it.
Tony was just sitting there,
Wisconsin.
and he wrote up that Wikipedia right now while he was.
That wasn't Wikipedia. That was Google Map.
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Bunch of cheese curds and Packers.
Oh god.
It's probably got.
Matt, I'll give you credit with this cigar. It's not like I'm eating an orange. It's like the orange peel
That's what I
and
said.
the like pith of it,
Yeah.
the white part.
Like you can smell it, but it's not. You can't really taste it.
You can taste it. Shut up, Tony.
Can't taste shit.
Yeah, you can't taste shit. Obviously, we know that, Matt. You can't taste shit.
I prefer not to taste shit.
I've never tasted shit, but that cigar is pretty close.
You're so full of it. Shut the fuck up.
He's so salty.
I'm sorry you don't taste it, Matt. That's what I told you. Just take a few days off.
I tried, dude.
Scrape your tongue or something. I don't know.
I've tried to take a couple days off and go with a little bit lighter cigar, but then I was like, well, because me and Travis been smoking every night, you know.
Right.
So I'm like, fuck it. I'm not gonna.
Oh god.
It's all these excuses. You say you're going to do it, and I can't.
Well, when Travis invites me to have a smoke with him on the chat, then I'm like, what am I gonna do? Just sit there and watch him?
Are you going to join us in
Well-
Louisiana?
Well, I know a way for you to fix your palate.
It's an orange.
Go like asphalt.
Probably tastes better.
Oh, right. Right.
I might get orange off the asphalt. I don't know.
Shut the fuck up.
Prove it. No pictures didn't happen.
Challenge.
Get a picture of
I'll
Matt
send you a
just
5-pack
licking
of Oranja
asphalt.
if you go lick the fucking asphalt.
Oh,
Don't
god.
tell me that, bro. Don't tell me that. You know I'll do it.
What are we waiting on?
Oh,
Next thing you know, Martine's
snap.
Next
Let me
thing you
take my
know,
laptop.
Martine's gonna be smoking a cigar and be like, "This tastes like asphalt.
Yeah. Now he get a new note. Asphalt.
A little bit of car tire."
He's gonna grab one of those 601 La Bambas. He's like, this tastes like the asphalt. All right, now okay. I
It's
knew what
like
I was missing all
asphalt,
this
a
time.
little bit of tire, a little bit of squirrel shit, you know, squirrel shit, and then a little bit of like footprints. That's how it tastes like.
right? The bottom
So
of
I-
the tennis shoe.
So I taste that recycled 50 weight.
Right? Well, I saw his last review, and he got that 601 La Bamba, but he didn't do a review on it.
He smoked it. He's already smoked it and recorded it.
Oh,
Okay.
Because that thing kicked his fucking ass when he tried it.
That's what he was saying. I thought the other day.
Mhm.
So
P. Rowland said, Google found you a 4% town in Wisconsin. Great job. It's okay. It's okay.
I'll say no, because Martine texted me while he was smoking that, like when he was like in the first third, he's like, "Dude, this thing is kicking my ass right now."
holy shit!
Yeah.
Dude, if Martine makes it to Utah, I have a cigar for him.
We're gonna make it happen. We're gonna make him be there.
Oh,
You know,
I have
if
a
Martine
cigar that will
goes-
knock him on his ass.
If Martin goes, we should make him do the 2 cigar challenge with Andalusian Bowl,
Oh my god.
Ooh, I got him sitting here for him.
right? And you know, and we'll even give him a you know a cup of bourbon in a mason jar just to wash it down.
Dude, Cigar Dojo bonsais.
Oh,
They're
those are
about this
spicy as
big.
hell.
Oh, those have so much damn strength.
Yeah.
That's
It's
fine.
surprisingly deceptive.
I haven't had anything really kick my ass lately, so
Like the warhead, it didn't like make me sick, but I felt it.
Yeah, I felt it.
I felt
too.
it pretty good.
I did too.
I didn't
But
feel
then
it.
again, I thought it's because of draw issue that I didn't get I smoked too fast on it.
You got 9 more chances.
No, I don't, because I think I sent some of them to some people already.
Well,
did-
if I get some more boxes in, you'll have another. You can buy another box, and you get more chances.
Stop trying to
I think I
outsell me.
did get a. I think I got a hint of orange out of that though.
Oh. I got you know a few hands of dollar bill out of it.
Hey, Asian Orange, have you like just been eating nothing but mandarins, or what's going on here?
Tangerines,
And the
tangerines.
thing is, I don't eat oranges very often, which is I don't even remember the last time I had an orange.
Maybe that's
so
why
you
you
would think I
forget.
would- But you would think I would pick that up just like that.
No, maybe you've forgotten what they taste like.
Come on, man.
Just take some orange zest and rub it on your tongue. think about it.
No, because then I will taste the orange.
Exactly. So at least you'll say you tasted it.
Why
No.
do you have to? Why don't you use the marmalade? Marmalade will work.
Marmalade's nothing but fucking sugar.
He will remember the taste forever. Guarantee it.
And I don't want to be part of the cool crew, if that's what you're saying.
Yeah, that's what I say. You're trying to be a fucking rebel. I'm fuck that. I don't taste that shit.
God.
You guys fucking guys.
Oh,
Don't taste that.
I really haven't tasted no damn orange, but then I would have to.
I don't believe it.
I'm fucking serious. Just like the fucking chocolate orange off the other one.
That one, it's dude. The zest in that is like it's really really far in the back, and yeah, it's really faint. It's not as pronounced.
All right, guys, I'm gonna go. So I'll leave the
Okay,
channel to you guys.
go make dinner and take baths and all that shit.
I just got home.
I
I literally got home and I got on this with you guys. Okay.
I got up at 10 o'clock last night and went to work, and I'm still awake. What the hell is your problem?
Yeah, but you didn't have to drive 4 hours, 5 hours back.
Okay.
Right?
He had to
And while
work.
dealing with my wife.
Are you saying
And
now?
I'm-
You're saying your wife? Now you're saying your wife's terrible and a pain in the ass? Is that
No,
what you're
she's
saying?
sleeping right now. No, she's paying the colon. No. Anyways, yeah,
she
I'll
won't
see you
sleep
guys tomorrow.
tonight.
All right.
Okay,
I'll see you guys
see ya.
tomorrow around 3 to 4 o'clock.